Welcome back to AgriTalk at the Illinois State Fair in Springfield, Illinois. Also want to remind you, after the State Fair, there's another big event coming up, well, two coming up in Illinois. There, of course, is the Farm Progress Show, where we'll be the last of this month and the last 2 days of August, first day of September. That's in Decatur. Also coming up is the Half Century of Progress Show. It'll be in Rantoul, Illinois, August 25th through the 28th. It'll span the last 100 years. You'll see Big Blue, the Big Four, the Big Flag, antique farm equipment, daily parade, field demonstrations, and it'll feature 50 years of Cub Cadet. For details, visit www.halfcenturyofprogress.org or call 217-595-5000. I know they're hoping for good weather for that, just as they're getting good weather here at the Illinois State Fair, and State Fair Manager Amy Bliefnick is with us. And Amy, good weather, good crowds, a lot of smile.
Well, I tell you what, smiles definitely are much easier when it's 76, 80, 82. We've been very, very blessed with weather. We've had great crowds. I think people have been stuck in their house all summer long and just ready to come out and enjoy some good summertime air.
Big crowds over the weekend.
Oh my gosh, huge crowds. In fact, Sunday we had 135,000 people on the grounds. In 2010 on Sunday we had 85,000. So a huge increase. Of course, we had a sold-out concert that night. We had Jason Aldean performed to the biggest crowd we've ever had in a grandstand. So everything's great, you know. It's been a good fair so far. It's hard to believe we still have 5 more days left. So today, of course, Ag Day is the biggest day for us here at the Department of Agriculture and the State Fair.
Yeah. Sale of Champions this evening?
Sale of Champions tonight. The commodities start at 5 o'clock. The actual sale starts at 5:30. And looking for a big crowd and some big money for those 4-H and FFA kids.
How were your livestock entries this year?
You know, we were down just slightly, but not much, which is kind of surprising in this economic times and stuff. But I think it also still goes to reinforce that it's been generations of families who've been at the Illinois State Fair and who've been showing. And so, you know, I don't see that tradition ever stopping.
Part of putting on a fair is to keep that mix of tradition, things that have always been there that people are used to seeing, but then working in some new things. What have you worked in this year?
Oh gosh, I'm so excited. You know, the fair started 158 years ago as a way to celebrate agriculture, and last year we started with the Farmer's Little Helper, a new interactive experience for little kids to learn how to farm. This year we added farm equipment. It's been decades since we've had the big farm equipment back. My good friend Alan Entwistle, he responded to the call, got 5 local dealers to bring equipment, and we have over $5 million worth of equipment in Gate 2. In fact, we have a couple pieces that have never been seen before. There's a big 1,400 grain bin, and they were going to debut it at the Farm Progress Show. Instead, they debuted it here at the Illinois State Fair.
Now, grandstand lineup for the rest of the week?
Tonight, Country Star, Luke Bryant. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and we have some retro country. The Oak Ridge Boys and the Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin Brothers. Thursday night, the little kids get to enjoy a little kids concert, and then Friday night 38 special, Loverboy and Head East, and Saturday, MC Hammer, Boys to Men. And Sunday we end with another country superstar, and that is Lady Antebellum. They got rained out last year, so they're back this year to perform.
Weather so far so good, and hopefully it'll cooperate the rest of the way. I know that you had to, like other state fair managers, we talked with Mark Wolf yesterday in Missouri. I'm sure that when you saw what happened in Indiana, it made you really just check and double check every plan that you have and contingency that you have here at your fair.
It definitely did. We had that storm come through here about 4:30. State police had called us and said the storm will be here in 15 minutes. Looks like 60-mile-an-hour winds and golf ball size hail. We immediately went into safety precautions, closed down the carnivals, the trams, and all of the electrics. We instructed all of our fairgoers to get into safe buildings, and it's kind of amazing. We had, you know, 85,000 people in the fairgrounds, and they were off the street in 5 minutes.
And it's amazing how something like that can come up so quickly and hit just a narrow spot. I mean, you have to try to prepare for any contingents.
We do have a lot of contingency plans depending upon what the incident is and what the emergency is. Luckily, we haven't had to use it. My heart goes out to those friends in Indiana. You know, it's an accident, things happen, and unfortunately lives were lost. But, you know, I know that they feel terrible about it. We all do. We hate to see anything happen.
So far so good. You're happy with the way things have turned out. You've been able to keep an agricultural theme, but also you're attracting a lot of folks from all parts of the state. So you have to be happy with that.
Well, I am. I think it's important to realize that the fair is a lot of things to a lot of different people, and some of them it's about food, some it's about entertainment, some it's about livestock, some it's about automobile racing. This Saturday and Sunday we have USAC and ARCA, automobile racing, we have harness racing, we've got truck and tractor pulls, we've got quarter midget racing, and we've got a demo derby and a monster truck bog, not to mention, 13,000 animals on the fairgrounds, 14 free stages, so something for everyone pretty much.
And you had me at food.
Oh gosh, yeah, I know, isn't that the truth? Me too, in fact, I'm starved.
All right, Amy, good to see you. Congratulations, glad things are going well. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks so much, thanks for being here.
Amy Bliefnick, State Fair Manager here at the Illinois State Fair in Springfield, Illinois. It is Agriculture Day. We'll talk with Ag Director Tom Jennings a little bit later on. Up next, the Illinois Corn Growers Association. This is AgriTalk.